Can you hear me in the back? I want to thank the school board for this opportunity to meet here and speak with you tonight. My name is Lori Bronis. I have twins in second grade at West. I guess you need my address. It's 321 Highland Avenue, Wallingford. We've been in this community for about 12 years. The school district was a big draw for us as we decided to buy a home and settle here. And we've not been disappointed in our children's experience so far. I speak to you today, among other issues, about the need for more dialogue and transparency in the planning and the design process. We propose formation of an advisory committee. I want to share with you what my experience has been in this process. Last year, I heard a few rumors that there might be a building project coming up. Last October, I attended the PTO meeting and listened attentively as Dr. Rubies outlined two choices for a site and informed us that he was leaning in one direction. Many of us asked questions that evening and left feeling completely unsettled and concerned. We were being informed that a lengthy process of choosing a site was coming to a close and probably would be finalized in a matter of months. My concern then and now was about safety and the educational experience of my children and their friends once the construction vehicles arrived and the playground was roped off. Until November, I had never ever attended a school board meeting. When I showed up with two other parents, I was very nervous, standing up to speak about my concern. School board members reacted to my statement about the loss of playground during construction, but there was no other information available at that time. Later, Dr. Milgram informed me that a document in her office was available, and she suggested it would show some of the history behind this project. I'm still nervous, excuse me. I was gratified to see that the original plans for building at West included a plan to temporarily transport the kids to the summit site during demolition and construction. However, this plan carried a bigger price tag and it was rejected. I decided to attempt to attend every school board meeting because meeting agendas were not on the district website. I didn't want to miss any more conversations about this choice. It felt very important to listen carefully and try to understand more about this process of decision-making. Standing up and questioning the process has felt very unpopular. As time went by, I began to think that maybe this decision had really already been made. As I shared what I'd learned with more parents, I found a common theme of wonderment that our school board would so easily dismiss the effects of construction. The effects of construction on children between the ages of 6 and 11. I couldn't understand what was driving this kind of thinking. When I volunteered at West, I questioned teachers, only to watch them lower their eyes, soften their voices, and gently express a desire for a move to the summit site. I began to question whether my group of concerned parents really even has a voice in this process. And if we have a voice, how big is it? Are we getting in the way? Are we hindering progress when time is of essence? Is it right that we should expect answers to our questions? Many times I counseled myself and tried to take comfort in the experience and wisdom of our hard-working school board. It was and is now apparent that you are very bright people who have worked on this issue for a very long time. We now have some information about this issue available on the district website, and tonight we've received quite a bit of information. The agendas are now posted prior to meetings, and we are here tonight taking turns talking and listening. But the questions continue. There are 4 new board members who have had about 2 months to study the issue at hand. I continue to ask myself if this is really the way that we're going to make the best choice for our entire community and especially our children. I stand here tonight because I believe we need more transparency and community participation. Information needs to be shared and studied from many different vantage points. I would like to see a committee formed that could advise our school board before such a huge decision is made. Such an advisory committee should have parents, faculty members, administrators, and neighbors of each site. School board members, an architect, a construction manager, and a township commissioner. Other communities like Lower Merion and Radnor have used this process when faced with a similar decision. I know that this issue needs a timely resolution. I had to change my plans and be home watching my children the day the toilets overflowed. No one in this room wants to delay progress. It just seems clear to me that sharing information in a transparent way will ultimately reward all of us. It seems like a responsible and respectful way to navigate the complicated choices before us. I urge you, please honor our request for the formation of an advisory committee for the development of WES. Thank you.
I'm not sure what your request is. I'm going to ask, we let you run a little over, but we will be here all night if people don't try to keep to the limit. So keep an eye on Barb with her red card.